Welcome back everyone to Holy Roller Guitars. Today we have an Epiphone Flying V in olive drab. It's a pretty cool guitar. I think it's limited to ZZ Sounds or Z Sounds. But now they're coming on the used market. I've seen a few of them. So wanted to review this one. This one is all stock, so it has stock electronics and everything. The only thing that's aftermarket is the truss rod cover here for the strings. It's unfortunate that it doesn't have the original truss rod cover because they had to clip off the Epiphone logo there. But it's pretty cool. Wanted to review it. So let's start off with the color. The color's pretty awesome. I really like it. Pickups are the Pro Bucker pickups. They're 2 and 3, and stock bridge, which actually it's kind of like the ABR1 because the Poe piece, when I show you on the workbench, the Poe piece actually goes into the body, but they did put some kind of shaft or something inside the body, but it goes directly in, and that's the only thing touching the bridge. So it's different than all your other Epiphone bridges as far as for what I can see on this guitar and from Les Pauls. I haven't had any SGs or anything like that. So then you have your pots, which are your volume for your neck, your volume for your bridge, and then a master tone, a 3-way switch. That this is the only way it goes. It only goes this way because the way the body is cut, so I'm doing this number. So bridge, middle, neck. So that's going on here. It has a poker chip, black poker chip down here, which is cool. And so working up, you have 22 frets, 12-inch radius, and I believe it's a 24 3/4. And you have your original tuners. The only downfall on this one is quality control on the fret nibs. That's the only concern I have, is the fret nibs. The neck is straight. The relief was good. It's just the fret nibs. The fret, that shouldn't have came like that. The other Epiphones that I have didn't come like that. So the other thing is, when I got it, the pickups were all out of whack. They were way too high. They were like 1/64 on the neck pickup, and so they were just way too high. So I put them back to Gibson specs, which, if you don't know, it's so 6/64s, 5/64s, 5/64s, and 4/64s for your treble side. Awesome. Adjusting them a little bit. It sounds really cool. It sounds, clean when you need it to be. And I haven't tried the distortion because I just played with it without pedals on or anything. But it sounds awesome. So I'll move the microphone and we can play some tunes. So, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then here's the back of the guitar. So hope you can get all that. Clean in the middle. drive, and OCD pedal. Middle position. Now Paisley drive and OCD pedal. Alright, so I want to show y'all what pickups are in here and just to see the bridge and how it's mounted, because it looks like traditional, how they would do an ABR1 into the body, but this one has like a little filler or like a ring there. So I want to show you all that. Let's go ahead and turn these pickups, or get these pickups out of the cavity. Let's see what pickups are in here. So let's go. Alright, so I got the pickups out, just had to turn them sideways. And so the bridge pickup is Pro Bucker 3 NHBB-4-2, and then the neck pickup is a Pro Bucker 2 NHBN-4-2. So it's pretty cool. And I'll take off the pick guard. I just got to put the pickups back in, but I want to see what the bridge looks like, so take that off. And I can't tell anything in the bridge pickup cavity how if it has a long neck tenon, because the paint's all covered up and that's clear coat in there. So yeah, so maybe I might see something underneath here, but I don't think I am. So we'll see when we take off that pick guard. But getting to that bridge, but I just wanted to show you all this quickly. See that? I don't know how they did that, but it almost looks like a traditional, but then they have it like in the body. So I find this a little different. The holes on the bridge are smaller, and if I turn it around, it says B2. So not sure if they're using a different bridge on these models, but I don't want to really move that. But like I showed y'all before, the way the bridge is on there, very cool. So yeah, next is the pick guard. So just wanted to show you all that, and I might need to look at that. It's almost all the way down. It's just like a hair above that. I need to take that off to take off the pick guard. Oh well. Okay, so here we have the pick guard off, and wanted to show you all the 3-way toggle switch, and then the volume pot for the neck pickup, volume for the bridge, and then the tone pot. So pretty cool. They have the quick disconnects, and then this is the cavity right there. So you can see the mahogany in there. Looks pretty cool. And then I did have to take off the bridge right here. Where's that? Right there. And that's the way they do that. So I'm pretty sure they drill the hole for the bridge, and then they put that in there. And then this is the screw for that. Has a flat head to adjust the height. It was pretty high, but it's like halfway. Probably, well, if you see this one, y'all can see where it goes right there. So pretty cool. All right, now we're gonna check the neck at the 1st fret and the 12th fret to see the depth of it. So checking that now. Okay, we're gonna get the 1st fret neck depth, 0.798, and at the 12th, 0.885. It's a very slim taper neck. Okay, and I wanted to share with y'all Christmas gift, a contour gauge. So now that I have one of these, I can check the 1st fret and the 12th fret. So the 1st fret, it's real thin, but I think it's more like a C, and then it turns into like a D shape on the 12th. So there's your contour of the 1st and 12th fret. The only other thing I wanted to go over was this truss rod cover. It's like, if I find it online, I'll... is, but you can put your strings here, and I'm guessing it gives it a greater angle of approach for the strings. Has been getting colder, and it slightly, you know, went out of tune, but you know, you're gonna have that with colder weather. I don't like this because it doesn't have the full Epiphone logo anymore, and it's, I don't know, I would have just left it original, but you know, somebody wanted it on there. I think these logos actually have like a plastic pin that goes into the headstock, so the logo doesn't move. So it's not like you can go back, and they don't have the truss rod cover or the letters for the logo, so you know, you're stuck with this the way it is. But yeah, the neck is very comfortable to play. It almost feels like my 335. And the only other thing that's pretty bad is these pots, the knobs here. They make the knobs here stick way too far up. Like, that's pretty bad. It's almost a whole nail height of how high they are. So if you like that, then cool, but I would rather it be, you know, semi more flush. But I'm guessing because it's on a pick guard like this and Epiphone are using their parts, that's how it is. All right, so here we have your pickup readings for the ProBucker 2. We have 7.82. For the ProBucker 3, in the bridge position, we have 8.51.50. And then in the middle for fun, 4.07. So there you go. One, two, three, four. 4/64ths on the low side. And on the high side, we have 4/64ths. Oh, there you go. Super low action on this one. I think I might lift up the low side a little bit. All right, so here's that adjustment. If y'all can see it, it's going to be at 5/64ths at the 7. So one last thing I wanted to do was show you all the frets and the fret nibs, how sharp they are. So I'm sure that the microphone will catch this. Look at that, my nail is literally sticking on the fret. Bad quality control on this one. The other one, the 59 that I have, and the 50s that I have, the frets were actually better on the 50s that I had than the 59. So the frets on here, they're pretty good. They just need to be dressed a little bit to feel a little bit more smooth. My advice for today is gratefulness of spending time this year with my family, and to play music again this year, because the last 2 years, 2020 and 2021, we really didn't do that, or at least I didn't, because I was having surgeries and things with my eyes. So I guess my advice would be that I hope y'all were grateful for this Christmas season that y'all got to spend time with your families. I hope y'all enjoyed that. You were able to at least spend that time with your family members. So I guess gratefulness to be with your family would be my advice. If you were able to spend time with them, and if you were elsewhere, I'm sorry if you didn't get to spend time with them, but at least I hope you get to give a phone call, or they got to give you a phone call, and y'all got to at least talk on the phone for this Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everyone, and I'll see you on the weekend. Sorry for not posting a video of the build part 2, but the parts that I was waiting for were supposed to be here the week before, and they didn't get here till today. So you're going to be seeing this video on Wednesday, so hopefully this following weekend for New Year's Eve, I'll post a video for then. All right, well, take care and God bless. And if you did like this video, please like and consider subscribing to the channel. I want to keep on growing this channel, so thank you very much. God bless. Peace.